Welcome back, everyone. You're watching CT Style. It is 12:41, and we are in the Bender Kitchen talking comfort foods with a vegan twist.
Yeah, this is going to be such an exciting and interesting segment. Joining us today from the Musical Forest Cafe, Mark Minotti, cooking up a lot of mac and cheese with a twist.
That's right, guys.
You have such a cool location, man. I'm so excited that you're on the show.
Thank you so much. I want to thank both of you for this. This is such a phenomenal experience and opportunity. Not many people know about vegan stuff. Really, everybody thinks it's like cardboard or it doesn't taste good. And pretty much all my recipes will kind of fool everybody into really realizing that it's not flavorless and it's okay to go meatless.
Yeah, well, why don't we get into it?
Yeah, I'm going to get into this.
This is a mac and cheese we're making today?
This is a mac and cheese, no dairy, no real cheese. It's actually done with cashews, cashew milk.
It looks like cheese.
Yeah, well, this is how we can do
This is the beauty of it, huh?
Yeah, so what we can do, and this is for people out there that really, you know how you don't have enough time. It's like, oh no, grab a box. Let me put this in real quick, right?
Right.
Sure.
Simple and
this
easy.
You can do the same way. You could take the pasta. I'm going to make it real quick for you. It's about 2.5 minutes.
Hop right in.
Okay.
So Mark, as you're doing this, you have such an inspiring and compelling story. Tell us about how you got into the whole vegan world. And
oh wow, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Back in 2000, pretty much 2011 to 12, I had stuff going on with me where I couldn't sleep at night, and I was like, wondering what's going on. So I ended up going to the doctors, and I had just had a physical, and I found out that pretty much what I had was a cancer throughout my back of my brain. Deep in my cerebellum, I had a tumor, 11 centimeters, which is pretty good size.
Significant,
yeah. So pretty much I went to a neurosurgeon. Of course, the first thing out the gate after she looked at it, she goes, well, we really won't know if it's an actual glioblastoma, but it's got all the signs, you know. We're going to go in March 27th. And my wife jumped up, and believe it or not, she'd been studying macrobiotic way of eating for years, and she had no idea why, but she jumped up and said, do we have to do this? And needless to say, after about 15 minutes of going back and forth, our neurosurgeon said, you know what? I'll give you 8 weeks, because in 8 weeks, I need a baseline. We're going to do this. I went on what we call the macrobiotic diet, which is Mishi, a gentleman by the name of Mishi actually designed this. And what I'm doing, by the way, I put some pasta in here. This is a vegan, it's a vegan mayo, so it's not a real mayo, so there's no eggs, nothing into that. And then right here, this is nutritional yeast, and I'll get back to my story in a second, but you have to see what's going on here. Nutritional yeast is super, super high in B12. It's the only natural source of B12 you can get from food. A little bit of milk.
Look at that.
Okay, and all we do is just move that around, okay, like so.
Wow.
All right.
So I have to ask you,
wait a minute.
Wait, I'm into this, and our viewers are as well. You avoided surgery,
avoided surgery totally,
brain surgery, by changing your diet.
Yes, I did. And what happened was in 8 weeks, I dropped 52 pounds, okay? Came back, and the neurosurgeon who had not seen my MRI yet thought it was the cancer causing me to lose my weight. She went and ran and watched the actual, you know, MRI, and she said, whatever you're doing, I'll see you in 8 weeks.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. So now, guess what happens? 8 weeks later, I come back, she looks at me, she goes, I have no idea what you're doing. I can't condone it, but keep it up. I'll see you in 6 months.
Okay. Wow, 6 months.
Yeah, so what happened was all the edema, like when you look at an MRI, especially with cancers and stuff like that, it looks very foggy, almost like clouds through your brain, and then you have a calcification around the tumor. And what happened was it all disappeared. That was in 16 weeks, all disappeared. The tumor was still there. She said, I'll see you in 6 months. So I got a little cocky. Right? You know, us Italians, we get that little cockiness in us. So I came back a year later, and I really was scared. I said, man, I waited too long. I waited too long. And she came in, she hugged me, and she said to me, Mark, I don't know what you're doing. Keep it up. Everything right now I would consider benign. And the thing she said to me was, I'm so glad I didn't operate on you. So, talk about a hit in the chest, right? But I'm so thankful because, you know, sometimes things happen to people to open up gates for others.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. Yeah, and now, don't get me wrong, we're not saying not to go to doctors. You know, I'm totally for doctors. But there are other ways. And when we think about a tumor real quick, tumors hold on to cancer. When you get them removed, guess what happens? They spread. That's why you need chemo and you need radiation. Try the diet first to see what happens and go along with your neurosurgeon. Even a naturopath would be great on board. I'm helping out somebody right now with two brain tumors.
I mean, even if there is no cancer, you might consider changing your diet.
Oh my God, this is
point, right?
We want it. This is what I'm doing. Renegade Veggie Products is my product line through the Musical Forest Cafe. As you can see right here, I have vegan bacon.
Can we dig in?
Can we try a piece of that?
Dig in.
There you go.
That is no meat at all in there. No meat. No meat.
I kind of like it better than bacon. I'm just putting it out there.
It's not bad at all.
No.
It's got a nice
No.
crunch. It's still salty and delicious.
Yeah, you got all that, and everything in there is all natural. It's all organic. So there's zero cholesterol. None of that to worry about.
This is incredible.
Take a bite of that. This right here is, I'm going to have you do this real quick.
There's so much goodness, but real quick, remind all
We're
of
looking you at work here.
Oh, look at this. Oh, there I am at work.
We can check you out in North Haven. We got a scoop, but again,
Okay.
Musical Forest Cafe. Mark, you're doing
We'll have
such
you back.
great work.
This
Thank
is
you so
fantastic.
much. Please do.
Congratulations
And thank you.
on
And
your
one
help.
other thing, there's a recipe online for this. You could add anything you want to this, but this right here is only, I'm talking, if you go on a pre-mixed box, you're talking almost 500 calories, 50 grams of fat. This is only 300 calories, 12 grams of fat.
We love it.
Awesome stuff.
All right, stay with us.
See you
We'll be
later,
back.
guys.